Stirring the black coffee with chopsticks in the shed, using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee at the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee in a travel mug. Good. Quality coffee, taken black, is good. If you have shithole coffee, drink it black, it just tastes like crap. But quality coffee, this is nice. This is Ethiopian. This is day 3 without power, and it's not expected to come back on until tomorrow night, Saturday night at 11 o'clock. Okay, that's cool. So everything went bad in the fridge. Today might be the last day of everything in the freezer. So everything in my fridge is officially warm by now. And that kind of blows, because that's, between that and the freezer, there's hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of food. I don't have a generator. So this was a king wake-up call for me to get a whole house generator that starts automatically as soon as power goes out. I will do that. I was going to get one of them little half-ass generators at Harbor Freight. So here's the story. I am without power. Food has gone bad, although I do have what I would call prepper food. I've always had about a month of food ready. And then I had someone share a good month of food with me out of their abundance. So how perfect, how timely is that? But here's the thing, I'm on day 2 of a fast. I started a fast yesterday. I did a cleanse. This is the day 2 of the fast. I'm going to either do a 48 or a 72. I feel fantastic. Fantastic. Zero hunger. Zero hunger. And you know me, when I get to a 48, I think, ooh, I could do another day easily. Usually at the end of a 72, a 3-day fast, I think, I could make this a 5-day. So we'll see how that works. I am doing my own fast right now, but I was encouraged by Deborah to do a fast. She is fasting intermittently and doing rolling 48s for the month of June. So I'm not doing her kind of fast. She's got her own thing that she's doing. I'm doing my own thing. And we'll compare notes. So that's pretty cool. I have found if you are fasting by yourself and you are around people who are eating, you don't have the problem. They have the problem with you fasting. Because you're not sitting at the dinner table, you are not enjoying what they're enjoying. Okay, the trash trucks are out there right now. Took the trash out at about 5:30 this morning. It's now 6 o'clock. In the Van Gogh room, for those that don't know, this shed is my creativity shed. I call it the Van Gogh room. It used to be a very quiet escape, respite from everything. It's not like that anymore. The neighborhood has become noisy between landscapers. Everyone has their landscapers come by on different days, so there's always noise. There's always lawnmowers, weed whackers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, and especially now with the power outage. I'm on my, Wednesday, Thursday? So third day of a power outage. The power company is here with chainsaws cutting down a lot of trees that have fallen on the lines. So that's kind of interesting, hearing that for 16 hours a day. But I'm prepared. Are you prepared? Let's get started. You know, this whole thing reads like a script, doesn't it? The seers, S-E-E-R, seer, seers and sages know what's going on. We know the script. Nothing surprises us. The unawakened, the unaware, everything takes them by surprise. You tune into here for sanity, clarity, and reason, because I know the future, not in a mystical kind of way, but in a logical kind of way. And that's what you like about this show. I'm telling you the truth before tomorrow's newspaper reports it. Power washing. If I was to ever go into a blue-collar, physical, labor-intensive kind of work or start a company, it would be power washing. One of the reasons why is power washing is one of those things that it's physical, it's isometric in the, you know how like when you do isometric exercises, you go like this, you pull, you push. Well, you're always, when you're holding the wand, you're holding it steady, and that's building muscle if you're doing that 8, 10, 12 hours a day. So it's isometric in the sense that you're not allowing the wand to control you, you are controlling it. So it's like a workout. It's affordable to get into. You could do it for under $5,000. To do it big, it'll cost you $20,000 to $40,000. That's the reality of power washing. You can make it a cash business, which means you don't have to do 30-day billing, 60-day billing, 90-day billing. It's easy to market because every single home and business needs power washing. Every single one. You can say that it's environmental in the sense that you use the power of the forced water to clean versus detergents, although you can use detergents that are more environmentally friendly. The before and after product are amazing. A driveway, a house, a wall. Take pictures. It's very visually satisfying. It's so easy to market. Make yourself some business cards. It'll cost you $20 for the cheapest ones. Make yourself easy to reach. People call your cell phone. You can work. You could do 2 jobs a day. You know how much it costs to power wash a house? I did mine yesterday. It would be between $400 and $500 to power wash a house. Can you power wash 2 houses a day? I could probably do 3 a day if I had to. It's a great way to support yourself, a great way to support your family. So what is not to like for those of you who are sitting at home? Power washers are still working while you're sitting at home. Social distancing. Jacked, tan, a wad of cash in your pocket, freedom. Your future is pretty bright if you get into power washing. And for those of you that are already doing it, more power to you, man. That's awesome. Never believe that she has lost interest in sex. Women like to say that. I'm just not interested in sex anymore. Dude, that's what she told you. I read between the lines, and what I hear is this. I'm not interested in sex with you. It's got nothing to do with her not being interested in sex. And guess what? You believed her. She's just going through a phase right now. Yeah, she's going through a phase of having a boyfriend boning her while you're sitting back and being a good boy. And she throws you a good boy treat every now and then. Wake up, my brother. Wake up. I do believe women have a straying tendency, and I'm not talking about I'm not commenting on the morality of women. I'm not going there because you can't say one thing about women and then another thing about men. But what I do know to be true is this. Women have a straying tendency. It's not a moral thing. It's a thing where they are naturally drawn to provision. A man that provides. A man that is strong. Let me tell you a quick little story. It goes like this. I'm in the middle of a storm. It's raining, just like a regular rainstorm. And I'm at work, and I run out in the rain to just go pick something up at Walgreens. I get a call from a strong, independent woman, crying, hysterical. I said, all right, what's the matter? And the strong, independent woman said, I think there's a hurricane hitting my area. I'm in the basement of the house, and I'm really scared. Now, I'm telling you what she said. But how she said it was, I'm in the basement. I'm scared. I feel like the house is going to come down. You know, hysterical. Histrionic. I said, okay, this is what I want you to do. You are in the basement with your animals right now. I said, I want you to just take some deep breaths with me right now, okay? Okay, okay. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. We did that a few times. I said, I want you to invoke calm in your body. Separate yourself from the chaos. Because right now, your dogs are picking up, because it's their nature, they can pick up on the emotions of human. You're freaking your dogs out. Pass your calm onto them. Now what I want you to do is call your daughter and pass your calm onto her. And I want you to call so-and-so, another female friend, and I want you to pass your calm onto her. If everyone you talk to hears you hyperventilating and being histrionic, you're passing that chaotic emotion to them. Remain calm. Now let's take a breath again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Are you feeling better? She's, yes, I am. Okay. I'll be here if you need me. Text me or call me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. At that moment, the lights in Walgreens went out. Walgreens started shaking, and a very violent storm was going through. It became a wall of water. You saw the video yesterday. The wall of water, literally, in wind. And I know it's nothing compared to some of you who live in the Midwest or wherever. I know one guy said, oh, it's nothing compared to what we have. Tree, like 80 to 100-year-old trees were falling where I work, crashing. Literally. Roads were impassable. It was rough. 4 people died. So to me, that's pretty rough. The lesson is this. You can pass your calm onto people, or you can pass histrionics to people. What are you going to do? How do you react in the face of chaos? What do you do? If you're a man, and I have 91% men watching this and 9% women, and women can do this too, but if you're a man, there's nothing like, remember that Irish prayer, that it was a Gaelic prayer that talked about the steadfast face of a man. Steadfast. Are you steadfast when poopy hits the fan? Or do you act like everyone else? You pass your calmness onto people. Calm, control, the stable stoic. It's a little lesson for you. I have these friends. You might know them. Alan Roger Curry, Ed Lattimore, Donovan Sharp, Coach Greg Adams, Steve Williams, Elliot Hulse. All happen to be black. But first, they are my friends. Many of you know them and you watch their YouTube channels. Never in a million king years would I ever refer to them as my black friends, because their skin color is not what comes to my mind. Ever. Ever. I don't say my black friend Donovan Sharp. I say my friend Donovan Sharp. I don't view the world through skin color. You might. I don't. They're my friends. And that's all that matters. And I know They have my back at varying levels, and I have theirs. Simple as that. That's not what's going on in the world today. It's scripted. Don't king doubt me on that. You build an army by telling the truth, not by pandering. You build an army, you attract people to you by telling the truth, not by apologizing. I had friend after friend apologize. Friends apologizing about what? Apologizing about being white. What the fuck is going on? And then people saying back to them on social media, too little, too late. We're coming for you. Get the fuck out of here. Never apologize. Never apologize. Men don't apologize to strangers. Men don't apologize to demographics. You know who men apologize to? Your family. Or a close friend. If you truly up, then you apologize. If you're a ding-dong or a clown to someone who you love, maybe apologizing is in order. Nothing wrong with that. But to apologize to strangers for something you never did? That. Interesting, I can't cut hair where I work right now. Can't cut hair. Not allowed to. Salons, barbershops, not allowed to be open. But if I want to gather with 10,000 king strangers and break shit, it's all good. Good job, sodomites. Good job. Half my life in books written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Aerosmith, 1973. Fantastic. Classic rock song. Where my coffee at? Oh, it's so nice. Probably never thought I would drink black coffee, right? His name was Chandra Patel. I can't even say his name without a smile, but it doesn't stay a smile. Chandra Patel was 62 years old. The top of his head came up to about here. A little guy. Indian fella. Manager of the Dunkin' Donuts near where I lived in King of Prussia in the mid-90s. Never forget. At that time, I was working second shift at a psychiatric hospital. I was the guy doing all the psychiatric evaluations for patients that would come in between 3 and 11. I get out of work at 11. I forget if it was a Tuesday or a Thursday. I'm thinking maybe Thursday. But every Thursday night I would come home and I'd stop at the Dunkin' Donuts. I'd get there about 11:30. Walk in. He would say, "Good to see you, my brother." Little guy, little Indian dude. "How are you, Mr. Patel? Good to see you." You're right. Ground. Percolator. Yes, absolutely. He knew what I wanted. Every single Thursday night. One Thursday night, I get out of work 11 o'clock, I get there about 11:30, and there's yellow crime scene tape around the entire Dunkin' Donuts. I park in the business next door. I come up to the crime scene tape, and I never forget the DA, very famous district attorney in Montgomery County, PA, in a trench coat, walking up to me. I said, "How are you, Bruce?" He says, "Good, good." I said, "What's going on in here?" He said, "There's a murder." I said, "What?" "Yeah." I said, Who is it? who was killed. He says, the manager. I said, Chandra Patel? He said, yeah. I said, what happened? And I'm in shock at that point. And we're right along a bus line, a SEPTA line. Gets off the bus stop right in front of Dunkin' Donuts, goes in, takes Mr. Patel, drags him in the back room, cuts his throat. He bleeds out. He drops Mr. Patel on the ground. You could easily overpower Chandra Patel. He was just a little guy. I don't know how much of a fight he could give. The young man went back out to the register. Customers came in. He panicked, but didn't show it, and said to the customer, "Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How can I help you today?" He literally filled 2 dozen donuts, 2 boxes of donuts, took the money, gave change, the customer left, and this killer ran out, went back to the bus stop, and left. Chandra was already in the back room dead. This happened in the mid-90s. Just look it up. Chandra Patel, Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not sure if they found the guy or not. I don't know. Public transportation is king evil in the United States, as it delivers evil, transports evil. I know in Europe, everyone takes a train and a bus everywhere. In the United States, it's not good. Just like in Victorian England, when trains first came about. I am reading The Great Train Robbery right now. And people hated what the new rail systems brought into their towns. They hated it. Here's a man working probably 80 hours a week. He was there in the morning too. I remember going in the morning to get coffee. I'm talking as early as like 6 or 7 o'clock. This man is doing double shifts every single day. Chandra Patel, you are missed, and you have been missed every single day since you left this earth. When you coming home, son? I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're going to have a good time then. Harry Chapin, 1973. And with that, finish your coffee. However you prepare it, enjoy it. And I'll see you Monday morning on the Daybreak Show, your home of sanity, clarity, and reason.
Don't tell me. 2 bags of coffee, ground, percolator.